So I've just finished a review for the Braun Series 5 shaver. With most of these facial shavers, I like to test them out with head shaving as well, despite them not being designed for head shaving. In this video, I won't go into any detail about the features and design or any of that type of stuff, because that was all covered in the previous video. You can take a look at that. I'll drop a link in the description for that below, and you can take a look at that if you need to. This is going to be purely about me doing a head shave, and maybe some feedback on the pros and cons of the features that relates purely to head shaving. Now, a quick disclaimer here, because this is designed for facial shaving and Braun doesn't state anywhere in its specs or its manual or anything like that these can be used for head shaving, I would be cautious that if we have an issue with this shaver and we contact Braun and say that the shaver's broke, I was head shaving it, and then we could forfeit our warranty. You know, they kind of have clauses, don't they, in these warranties where it needs to be used for its intended purpose, so it could be outside that. But I'm just letting you know that, so I'm not saying to you, yeah, you know, you can use it. You know, I just want to cover that legal aspect of it. Right, let's grab oneself a mirror and get a head shave on. Right, let's get some hair removal done with the Braun Series 5. I had about 4 days or so of growth, and I've kind of trimmed that off. I know we can't see much hair on top of my head. It's there, but it's very faint. And then, but I've got some sort of growth there as well. You can see there. Let's see what we start with, and let's have a look at the back of the head, and then we've got that as well. And do keep in mind that, you know, we don't want to be having lots of hair to be able to have to shave. These are best used shaving daily or every 2 days. Even this, you don't really want to be this long to use these type of shavers, or the electric head shavers, or bald head electric shavers. I did have somebody comment the one saying, "Oh, but you've got no hair. Why are you shaving it?" It's like, yeah. But us guys, you guys that have got a balded head, you'll understand, won't you? If you've receded there or at the back there, you know, you'll know that you know that we're shaving our head, not from having long hair. You know, we just keep it very close to the scalp, don't we, or even away from the scalp. Okay, let's fire it up and let's see how we go. Right, this model has two modes. It has standard mode, and it has turbo mode. But me being me, I'm not going to have it on the slow mode shave my head. It's just going to be like that. You can hear the slower mode, the standard mode, sorry, and this is the turbo mode, and it's going to stay on the turbo mode. Let me show you on the back of the head. Now, it's quite tricky around the back of the head because I've got like a lump and that here, and you know, a dedicated head shaver is just more ergonomically friendly for doing these areas, and plus they've got rotary blades on them, but these file shaver blades are not quite as good, and it'll get it done, but it's just going to take longer. That's quite hard work doing it around the back of my head, that is. It takes a lot of effort. The size, perfect. Look how fast it just zips off the hair at the side of the head. Along the top there, the elements hug the head close enough and stay close to the head. Okay, let's check it over. Right, I say it was about done. There's a little bit at the back of the head there. I'll finish that off after. Okay, very close shave. Close, just took some time to get that done, didn't it? And round the back of the head, this did struggle. But it would struggle less. Now, if I keep doing this daily using this shaver, it would struggle a lot less. You can see that having 3 days, it's a bit of a challenge. But if every day or every 2 days, it would not struggle as much. Okay, head shave done. So yeah, you can see in the video that I get a nice close shave, especially shaving along the sides here and along the top and the top section, the blades, the files, etc. They kind of stick to the head well enough, going along the top of the head and to the scalp, stays close to the skin. So that's a nice pro. One thing that's not so great, and that's because the Braun Series 5 is more of a budget type shaver, or how I see it, it's a budget type shaver. You know, the price range that it's in puts it in the budget bracket. But I mean, when you get when you jump up to the next series, like Series 6, it has some sort of flex in the head, flexible movement. You know, the Easy Clean Series 5 has no flex at all, and that's not great for shaving a head. You know, we need it's best to have some type of flexible movement there. In the Series 7, Series 7 has more flex. Then we've got the Series 8 and Series 9 where that has very good flexibility with the head, so that makes it easier shaving the head. It's not impossible, but it just makes it more difficult because it's something solid. Then the other thing with the ergonomics, as we saw in the shave, is it's very difficult very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult shaving the back of the head. It takes a long time. If we've got a shaver like any of the dedicated head shavers, like a school shaver, we can see the design of these is just much better because, you know, we have to reach all the way around the back of our head, and it just makes it a hell of a lot easier. Then the other pro with a head shaver, dedicated head shaver, is the shaving files are rotary style blades, so that's more suited for shaving the head. It just covers a better span, a better area of the head, the scalp, whereas the file shaver has less area that it can cover. And we can only go back and forth with a file style shaver as well, whereas a dedicated head shaver, you know, and rotary style, we can circulate it. Now, if I was to be using this as a head shaver, what I would do is I would shave frequently, every day or minimum every 2 days, because after 2 days, as you've seen in the video, after three or so days, it just takes a lot longer to shave. It's not so bad there, even on 3 days, but the back of the head is just tricky. But on the back of my head, it's not just flat. You know, I have like a bit of, I don't know what you call that. It's just like a noggin that sits at the back of my head, at the back of my scalp. So, you know, that it's tricky going over them type of areas. But if you're somebody that facial shaves and you don't like to buy the high-end shavers and you don't want the cheapest shavers, then the Braun Series 5 gives a decent facial shave. And if you've got a head shavers one, you've got to combine the two, it will do that. Okay, it's not going to be the greatest like the higher end shavers or the dedicated head shavers, but you know, it's going to get the job done. I almost want to just chop the top off, chop the whole of the body off, and just grab this section here and just shave with that. And actually there is a couple of shavers that are out with that style now. Panasonic have got one that is recently out, and I shall be reviewing that soon. So if you're not sold on the Braun Series 5 for head shaving, then maybe take a look at the links in the description. I'll put a link there for the video that I've done on the best head shavers, round up the shavers that I've used, plus a load of other head shavers that I've used, and facial shavers that I've used for head shaving, including the Braun Series 9, 8, 7, 6, and I'll put some links there to my website. The website pages can be updated as and when, so quite often their web page will get the new information before my YouTube channel will. If you'd like to stay up to date with the latest videos that are coming out, please do hit the subscribe button. You'll get a notification once the video is live. I think the next video is going to be the Braun Series 5 versus the Braun Series 6. I'm going to compare these two shavers. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.